Okay. All right. So that means that more or less we are aware that it's sort of a digital wallet, which was created right before, I would say, when our banks had all the tech savvy features that they offer today. The online banking today offers a lot more similar options that we were used to seeing when PayPal and the other digital wallets came into play in the world. But it still continues to be one of the very safe and secure ways to shop online or to, I would say, have transactions, if even if you're a small business or you want to sell something or receive money and not just making payments. It is a very popular business, I would say, payment gateway to accept payments for online shopping on e-commerce. So very widely used and globally recognized for that. What we'll cover today is how to use it, some of the benefits and disadvantages that are known, and how to set up an account. And then towards the end, as Macaulay said, we will be going into our breakout rooms for any specific questions. Okay, so having said that, this is the agenda that we will cover. What is PayPal? How do we create an account? And how do we use that account? Now, PayPal is an online service, as I said, for sending payments as well as receiving money online. Now, it can be very well linked and used with your bank account, can be linked with your credit card as well as your debit card. It's known to be very secure and trustworthy, and that is why it is still in play and very much popular with businesses. So what we know is that some of the advantages of using PayPal is that, one, it is very easy to use. We can download an app and can do it through our phone or tablets or otherwise through our computers as well. The data is encrypted and protected. So it's very secure to transact through PayPal. And then we can easily send money to our friends and family and merchants or anywhere we shop from or buy from. Some of the cons known and also on their website is that it temporarily frees, it can temporarily freeze any suspicious activity on accounts. So any kind of fraudulent behavior or high volume shopping or anything that raises a flag or an alarm can put your account temporarily on freeze until they determine the cause of it. There are some banks which often require transaction fees through PayPal. This fees, as I said, is not taken by PayPal, but charged by the bank. So it's very necessary that we check with our respective banks on their transactional policies and protocols with PayPal. Sometimes the PayPal accounts can also be targeted by scammers, which is usual in the digital age that we are today. Having said that, these are the three major cons that we know of. When it comes to safety, PayPal regularly upgrades or updates its security policies. So even though they're sometimes scammed, often by someone can frame an email saying, disguising themselves as a PayPal employee and requesting the account details from you. But do remember to ignore and delete these emails immediately, because employees for PayPal will never email you asking for your account details or password or any other of the personal information. So once you have created your account with PayPal and you've registered your card with it, beware that you never share your account details with anyone, even if someone poses as a PayPal employee. Now we'll go to the process where we understand how do we create a PayPal account, and we'll go step by step through the process. But before we begin, not now, but whenever you do, you will require a credit or debit card with you to register with PayPal account, your existing bank account, credit or debit card. And if you do not have your card on you, you can always follow the steps. This presentation will be with you. The video recording will be available with you, and you can go through the process step by step at your own pace. The first step would be to open up a browser, an internet browser, and just search for paypal.com. The moment you do, you will reach a home page. As we can, the image is on the right hand side. There will be an option to sign up for free. PayPal accounts are free for sign up. So when you click on that, the page will show up whether it's a personal account or a business account that we need to open. As an individual, just click on sign up for a personal account. That's on the left-hand panel of the screen. Now, once you do that, you'll have to fill in certain information and create your own password. We know that we must have a password that is complex yet simple to remember. Once we do that, click on next and enter some more information like address and province and phone number details. On the bottom of the screen, check off on agree and create account and click on it saying that you have understood and read through the terms and conditions. Once we do all of that, we will reach a page that looks like this, which will basically say shop with PayPal or send money. Now, any of these buttons will ask you to add a credit card once you click on get started, and will take you steps on how to registering your credit card or your debit card there. So this is the time you will need your card handy with you to fill in the information. The details will be standard, which basically means your card number, the card type, that is Visa, MasterCard, or whichever one you have, the expiration date, security card, and the usual information to link your card. So once you fill that out, you click on the link card icon. The system allows you to add one card at a time. So in case you want to add multiple credit cards, you can also do that one by one at a later point in time. But register one first. And when you click on it, you will reach a page like this, a landing page where it will prompt you to shop online or otherwise go to your PayPal account. Going to your PayPal account will bring you to all the available options or a dashboard summary of a sort to your homepage, your PayPal homepage. So click on go to your PayPal account. Once you do that, you will reach a dashboard or a summary page like this, very similar to what we see on our online banking information these days. So this is when you know that you have set up your account. And once you click on the link, you will, so basically it will tell you your balance and more information and something, the basic options. For more than basic options, an icon called more, which you can check on. In the next few slides, we will cover the various areas of this homepage, though, so we understand what they mean one by one. So on this page where you see the first thing that will come to your notice will be the balance. That is so whenever we sign up initially, the balance would always or should always be reflecting 0 because we haven't added any money in there yet, but just linked our bank account. Now, under that balance, there will be an icon called transfer money, which means that if there is an amount you have received or whatever balance that you see, we have an option to transfer this money to our bank account. So we can easily move money between your PayPal account and your bank account with this transfer money option. Now, please note that your bank, depending on where you bank with, may have or may charge certain fees for it. So it's always best to check with the bank account also on this fee. Now, other than that, you will see below the transfer money, there will be another tile or bar which will show recent activity, which will basically give you a history of your purchases and gifts and any of the recent PayPal activity that you have done here. This will also inform you if there is any rare case someone is using your account. Now, on the top hand side of your screen, you see three main blue icons or tiles. The first one being asks you to confirm your mobile phone. Now, this will allow you to manage your account with your phone. The second one will ask you to confirm your email, which is also another way to send or receive money. Now, you can send money or gift card by email to your friends or family with a simple PayPal account and registered email. The third icon and the last one on the right says link your bank. Now, this will let you pay others through your bank with no fees applied. So some of the areas on your dashboard, which are easy to use, now the second half or the right-hand side of your screen will have icons like send. So the send button basically allows you to send money to another PayPal account through this application. And then the request button allows you to ask or remind maybe someone in your friends or a customers or anyone you've made a purchase with to send you money as an invoice. So either send money or request money. Now, we will go to the portion which most of us are most likely to use a PayPal account with. So whenever we shop online or we want to make a payment online through any website or for any purchases that we have made, you'll be able to do it online using your PayPal account. But to do that, you will have to first find the items you would like to purchase, add it to the shopping cart or whichever, depending on the site you are with, through the online catalog. Once you reach the checkout page, that is, you've added whatever you wanted to purchase to your cart through the product catalog, you keep on clicking next and reach the checkout page. There will be a section where it will call out accepted payment methods. And there will be usually a list of credit cards and debit cards or banking networks that they accept, like Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and PayPal listed there. The logo for PayPal would look something like this. That's highlighted on the screen. And once you click on that, you know that the stores accept PayPal, and that is why it was listed there. Now, when asked for a payment method, simply select the PayPal. It will prompt you to enter your account and password. Once you do that, your purchase will be complete. Now, this is assuming that you have enough value in your PayPal account to make that transaction. If you have registered, let's say, your credit card or debit card, then this transaction will automatically route it back to your credit card vendor or service provider, and the amount will be debited from that credit card directly to the online vendor you've been shopping with. So now let's come to a point where you need to manage your cards and accounts. And how we can do that is if you need to update, add or manage anything in your account, you can click on something called wallet at the top center of your screen on PayPal. So once you do that, you can also check your PayPal balance there, as you can see on my screen. Now, in order to make any changes to your account, you will see a settings or a gear icon, which we are used to seeing up now. You can also use it to set up extra security features by clicking this gear icon. Now, when you click on there, you find a place called account. So under account, you will be able to make changes to, let's say, your email, your phone, address, or any other information you had input in the earlier stages while creating your account. And under the settings again, if you visit the security page, there you'll be able to change your password, also set up two-step authentication, which means, let's say, adding your phone number or your email to have a code, send it out before that transaction is completed as a second authentication step. manage your security questions, and also add a PIN to your account if you want to. So this is basically how it looks like on the website or on your account. It lets you to set a password, two-step verification as an extra layer of security, one touch for auto login, any permissions that you have given, you can always view, review them and update. Security questions, you can choose 2 security questions as a protection, and also customize your PIN or customer service PIN.
Just to show you kind of around the site, because you know sometimes when we go on these PowerPoints, they're super informative about like what's on there, but in terms of like actually navigating the interface of the site, it can be a bit confusing. So when you log on to PayPal on a web browser, this is what it's going to look like. It'll say, hi, Macaulay, or your name. And you'll see a few things. So the first thing you'll see right here is your PayPal balance. So when you receive money on your PayPal account, it goes into your balance and then you can transfer it into your bank account if it is linked, but it remains there. So that money stays there and it can be used again to make payments out of your account or into your account, but it's going to be right here. And so if you have a lot of money in your balance, you can transfer it back into your bank account to keep it there, or just leave it here for use. So that's where that'll be. So if you've received money, the amount that you've received will be listed there. And this is called your summary page, by the way. So it's like your home page and has a summary of all your activity. You'll see up here, there's some kind of quick access button. So you have your send button. So if you click send, it opens up basically a thing where you can enter someone's email or their name. So you can actually have kind of contacts in your PayPal. So I have one. So if you have a contact, it just makes it easier. It sends it directly to their account rather than having to have the payment go through an email in which they have to click a link to then accept the payment. Having them as a contact allows you to just to send that money directly. So you put in their email, say, I'll just put in I put in my own email, and then I clicked. It's going to ask me then how much money I want to put in. I can add a note if I'd like, and then I just press continue to continue the transaction. I go back here, request money, basically the same thing. I can put in someone's email, put in my own, click next, and then I can say I want this amount of money sent to me, and they can click the link and send it. There's also a fun feature on here called split bill. So this is really handy if you've gone out to dinner on a patio outside and you want to split the bill. You can add multiple emails to this chain, and basically it's going to split that bill evenly across, like if there's 4 of you, so that you're all paying the same amount, and it can go to the person who actually put their credit card down on the check. So that is handy as well. Then back on the summary page, you have this more area, and this just gives you more options. So you can donate to a cause. So there's certain charities that I think if someone said, yeah, you can use a credit card or PayPal to pay a charity. I don't think necessarily one is better than the other, but some charities just do accept their donations over PayPal. It's their kind of site of choice for accepting payments. So you can go in here and explore charities. You can create a money pool. So it's basically you can create a kind of a joint account between accounts where everyone's adding money in. So if you're as a group trying to save up for something, you can pool money into basically an account together. You can send money abroad on PayPal. You can send money as a gift. Again, that's split the bill. You can also create an invoice on here and then send that off. So you can fill it out, fill in all the important information you need here: the frequency, the invoice number, invoice date, the company logo that will go on the top of the invoice, all that stuff. So if you have any use for that, you can also use PayPal to create your invoices. And then down here, finally, you'll see all your recent activity. So I spent $6. I got refunded $40 on a pair of pants I did not like that I ordered online. And so you see all your activity here listed. And then here, you'll see, I don't have any accounts linked right now. I unlinked them, But if you wanted to link a bank account or a card, you would just click on here. It's going to ask, do I want to link a debit card or a credit card? So you can link, I think Alice was asking, do you have to link a bank account to link your credit card? You don't. You can, it's saying that you can link a debit card or a credit card or your bank account, whichever you prefer. The reason you would want to link a credit card, for those who are thinking like, why would I link a credit card when I can just use my credit card? Some websites like say Etsy or eBay use PayPal as a payment method, and they may not accept credit card directly on the site. They use PayPal to handle their credit card transactions. So if you ever have to use PayPal to make a payment, that's why you would add your credit card to it. And so if you did say want to add a bank account, you click it, you can select your bank. I'm in Canada, so it's giving me Canadian options. And then you would fill out your card number, create a password, agree and link. That might take you through some steps about, confirming that account and stuff like that. But you just follow those instructions, and then you will see that. So then after, if you're ever looking to add more accounts or look at what accounts you have listed, if you go to your wallet up here, you'll see that you'll see your balance, and then you'd see any cards or accounts you had linked here. And again, like those things we saw on the summary page, everything we saw on the summary page also has its own tab. So the activity tab, you can search up states of certain transactions, the send and request tab.